As we get closer to Pokemon Worlds and the possible new Legends Z-A trailer, which I'm not 100% I believe will happen, I wanna go back to that video I made about my hype regarding this game. It is better now after the latest Z-A trailer, especially with the introduction of two things, the Rust Syndicate and these mega crystals right here that open up the doors to so many possibilities. But it still isn't right where it usually is, and it's because of a very simple thing. So hey, I'm not so ace trainer, and have they forgotten Zygarde? Let's get into it. When a game about Zygarde became a possibility, my eyes lit up, and inside I went 12 years back in time to tell my younger self that yes, it would eventually happen. I got super excited about this game and all the roads they could take. Yeah, the game sadly isn't in the past, but they can still show us and tease some pretty cool stuff about Zygarde, right? Well, kinda, but no. We haven't had many trailers, it's true, but so far Zygarde has either been barely on them or not on them at all. Sure, the game isn't Pokémon Legends Zygarde, but it's undeniable that this Pokémon will be very important to the plot, and I'm still waiting for a hint or a tease to be thrown our way. But nothing ever comes of it, and I feel like it's working against the hype. It's not quite ruining the hype, of course, but it's not doing it any favors. Before I continue though, remember to like and subscribe this video and subscribe to the channel, and also consider becoming a channel member to help support my content. And so, now let's carry on. In Pokémon Legends Arceus, we also only had one look at Arceus before the release, it's true, and it wasn't the original trailer, but we cannot really compare the two of them. We don't know anything about Arceus, we knew it existed and that was pretty much it. I know there were movies and stuff like that, but different canons. At that point in time, you never actually had a chance to catch an Arceus yourself, they were always gifted to you, and not very often. Zygarde has been in 3 games already. You could catch it in X and Y, obtain it in Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, as well as learn about all of its forms and use them in a battle, and then you could catch another one in the Dynamax adventures in Pokémon Sword and Shield and use it once more. Sure, this game might add some new forms to Zygarde or something like that, and I'm not saying spoil the whole plot, but I really do feel like this mystery isn't really doing anything. Legendary Pokémon are supposed to be one of the big pulls that a region or game has, and if you don't capitalize on it, your grip is never as tight as it could be. So far, I really don't have a lot of complaints about what I've seen of Pokémon Legends Z-A. It looks good, runs well, and seems to be packed full of content. I kinda want Bright Pokémon back, but I also understand why they wouldn't work within the context of a city-based game. But not having anyone reference Zygarde in the trailers or showing us something different from 10% form in Hotel Z or a random cell checking on us just feels a bit meh. As I'm scripting this video, they might already have the big Zygarde trailer planned for Pokemon Worlds or something, and I will be very happily silenced. But so far, I really feel like Zygarde doesn't feel important. We know what the Pokemon does, it protects the ecosystem, it is in Lumio City to protect it, so showing it just doing that doesn't really light any fires, and having no interaction whatsoever between a character and Zygarde or a Pokemon and Zygarde just makes it seem like the Z Pokemon isn't really part of what's going on, which we know it is. I know this is a bit of a rant, but legendary Pokemon usually develop the past, future and present at the same time, and it's one of the reasons why I really enjoy knowing more about them. When they're new, sure, showing it to us is enough to get us interested because we don't know that Pokemon, but when we already know it, sometimes it's better to just tease something, just hint at something without really showing everything. And you know what, making this video actually gave me an idea for a Zygarde theory that I'll share on the next video, so it wasn't completely useless. But I still want to know your opinions. What do you think? Do you want to see more of Zygarde in the trailers? Let me know down below. And now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. But before I go, I want to thank my YouTube members Dash Plays and Gatsy, and also my Twitch subscribers Anubis Year, Zanes222 and the Dr. Joe for going that extra mile. Thank you all so much.